about the OOPS features we entered, in which we started with in the last part of it, importance of object-oriented programming and what are the various benefits. What are the various benefits? And next we understand about inside the classes and objects, we came to what are the list of object-oriented principles. Switch off. This would switch off. So another kind of things, list of object-oriented principles. How many number of object-oriented principles are available? And after that, we went slowly to the customization process. Then there I shown you the importance of customization. Slowly we enter into the subject. So I want to store this information. First, I prefer to go for the list, but only provide some set of functions. But I need my own function. I need my performance. I need my own operations, which are not possible in where list. So we decided to perform our own operations. Customization is important. That's why we went for object-oriented principles in detail. That's why we started with first object-oriented principle. That's called what? Class. And it is importance, I said yesterday. Once again, I'll try to recap. So the purpose of classes concept is that to develop programmer or custom defined data types and to develop any real-time application. So it's the most important guys here. To develop programmer or custom defined data types. Why? Because I want to store my own data with whatever the way I want. Plus I want to perform my own operations, whatever I require. So list, set, frozen set, all those things are doing what? Generalized operations, which is suitable for everybody. In my project, I want to store my own data. I want to perform my own operations. For that, I must go for what? Customization, we need to go for it. So I wrote again this point. The purpose of developing programmer or custom defined data types is that to store customized data and to perform what? Customized operations. Well, so to develop programmer defined data type by using classes concept, we use a keyword called what? Class. We use a keyword called class. And every class name is considered as what? Programmer defined data type. And in the last session, we gone for definition of a class. To store our own data means I require my own data members. There are the variables we can call. To store my own operations, objects, we store the data in data members. And to perform the operations on this data, definitely we require some functions. Those functions in classes and OOPS concept is called what? Methods. And don't think that methods are something different. Methods are after all nothing but what? Functions only. So inside the class, we are defining what data members you want plus what type of methods you want. That we are going to start with. And one important point also is said in the class. When we define a class, memory will not be created for data members and methods. It is just like a specification of my problem. And whose memory space will be created when we create object. So beginning, this is the concept of our class. So here, this is the concept of class what we discussed. And immediately, last session, we went for syntax for defining the class. Syntax for defining the class. This component is a very important for us. And today, I am going to discuss in detail about what is the purpose of this class. And I'm going to discuss a very, very important discussion in the class today. Shall we start? Yes. Now I'm going to, what is this class? Keyword. Right, ma? Memory line number 17. So what is that line number 17? Some spelling mistake or something is there. So line number 17, Okay. So memory will be created. How many times? Memory will be created when we create an object. Yeah. So now I'm going to start with syntax definition. I'm going to introduce. So let us start with, before going to this syntax explanation, this is what I'm going to define explanation now. So as a part of this description, here I'm going to talk about it. Class is called what? Class is called a keyword. Here I'm having class is a keyword. Class is a keyword which is used to develop what? Which is used to develop which data type? Programmer defined data types. Programmer defined data types. That is a very important sentence. Carefully try to follow. Today is a very important day where I'm going to start about data members. Very close to the programming now. I will start the programming. First program I start with. And next is called what? A class name. I'm starting with every point I will discuss in detail. Class name. Next one is class name. I'm going to say class name is one of the valid variable name and treated as what? Treated as class name. Treated as what name? Class name. And every class name is one of the which data type? Programmer defined data type. Every class name in Python or every class name in Java, in anywhere else, class names are treated as data types. List class, set class, frozen set class, str class, they are all called what? Data types. Here also, every class name is one of the programmer defined data type. Programmer defined data type. Well, now I'm going to talk about two types of data members are coming inside the class. That is our first discussion in the class. In the structure of my class, just observe it, students. I said yesterday, a class is containing data members and methods. Once you understand this entire description, other things are very easy. Two types of data members are there. Instance data members and class level data members. And the class in turns contains what? Methods also. Three types of methods are there. So in the class, we are going to supposed to learn in detail about the types of data members and methods. In the class, I will give you today more explanation about the types of data members. If possible, we will go for the methods also slowly. So first, let me give you the perfect clarity on data members. Now I am writing next point after that. In a class of Python, we can define two types of data members. Why data members I am taking inside? To take only that values I will take. Customization purpose. Two types of data members. They are in detail. I will explain. Number one, instance data members. First point, that is instance data members. Second one is called what? Class level data members. Fine. What is the difference? I am going to explain separately now. Separately, I am going to write it. In a class of Python, we can define two types of methods also. Three types of methods. We can define three types of methods. I will explain that. Three types of what? Methods. They are, what are those methods? Now I am writing. Instance methods. Second one is called what? Class level methods. And C is called what? Static methods. There are three types of methods are there. One is instance methods, and next class level methods, and one more is static methods. So let us go for, now I am talking to enter into this discussion. First, I spoke about class and class name. Inside what I am going to write it, data members are there plus methods are there. So how many types of data members? 2 types. How many methods? So I have to first discussing about what first? Data members. So first my description starts with types of data members. Types of data members. Right. In class, types of data members in class. Carefully try to get my point. Carefully try to get my point. How easy this is. Types of data members in class. Right. What are those? I'm just writing. Let me describe. In a class of Python, we can define 2 types of data members. I'm going in detail now. 2 types of data members. What are those members? Which I just written, A and B, that is instance data members and then class level data members. Now I will go for in detail about what? Instance and then class level data members. Yeah, first I will talk about instance data members. Easy when you keep your full concentration now. Next I will go for what? Class level data members. Separate explanation I will give you. Right. So about instance data members, about class level data members, I will give the complete clarity on my discussion. Okay. So let us start with what exactly data members are. So I'm going to a question. Let us take that requirement. What is my requirement? I want to store number, name, and then marks. Shall I go? Fine. Now I'm going to introduce one first program in the class. File, new, and then others, and then Python. Carefully see. This program stores student number, comma, name, and what? Marks. By using, classes and objects. By using classes and only 3 things I want to store, for example. How we can start? In the syntax, here Python oops are little sensitive. Once you get confused, you can't understand at all. I'm just talking about these 2 lines. Slowly I will get inside. Come on, start. Class. What is the class name? Student. No tension at all. Pass. That's it. What is student? Class name. Every class name in Python is called what? Programmer defined data type. Every class name in Python is not an object. Every class name in Python is called programmer defined data type. Okay, na? Inside there is no data present. After a few minutes, I will write inside. Very sensitively, I must go very carefully first of all. Main program I am going to take. Whenever you read the program execution will not start from class definition. Print. I am before which definition? Class definition. I am before class definition. Okay. Here I am writing I am after class definition. And there is what is there inside? What is this now? Class. Inside I may write certain statements. Program execution will not come from where? Class will not come. Class execution started when we create what? Object. Just to try to execute. First example. Student example 1.py. First concept I am going to enter. Go to that place. I am having the folder there. See, my dear students. Oops. I'm going to enter into this discussion KVR 4 p.m. Say under that, oops, under that classes and objects I am taking and save this code. Okay, student example 1.py. How carefully you understand this? There I am taking E:/CD KVR Python 4 p.m. There I will take, what is that now? Classes and objects. Under that what? Yes. CD oops. Under that CD classes and object. This is my folder, right folder. This is. In the oops only, I am in the topic called what? Yeah. PY. Our topic name is student example 1.py. See, I am before the class definition and I am after the class definition. Which one is not executing? Class is not going to done. It is just developed only what? One data type. Please remove this. Right. Well, coming to the main program. What should I do now? I should store what? Student number, name and marks. Shall I store it? Yeah. S is equal to create what? Object. Why you are creating an object? To store the data. To store the data, what is required? Object. To create an object, what is required? Data type required. Which data type required? Programmer defined data type. What is my programmer defined data type? Student. Yes, I am creating. Do you know how to create an object of list in our class? How do you create? L is equal to list of. How do you create an object of str? S is equal to str of. Now, how do you create an object of my class? Object name is equal to class name of. Come on, how simple it is. How simple it is. What is this is called? What is this is called? Object creation. Object, right. Whenever you create an object creation, do you know, student, what is happening? I'll go to the paint. Once I'll go to the paint. Dear students, carefully understand. I'm going to give the clarity on this area. I'm saying here, I say, here I'm going to give student is equal to, S is equal to student of. Because of this, S is equal to student of, do you know what is happening? Memory space will be created. Memory space is created. Inside what is there, nothing is there. Who is pointing there? Some S is there. Inside nothing is there. That means it is allocated to place my data. It is only happening in Java. It is happening only in Python programming because Python is one of the dynamically typed programming language. What is meant by dynamically typed programming language? You need not to specify the int a, float b, etc. like our traditional programming languages. Whenever you specify that object, it is created. Now we can place the data. And moreover, dynamically typed means what? I can add the data spontaneously. Tell me, how do you add the data? To this object S1, there is some address is also there. xxx123. Are you following? Now, add the data to S. This is called what, ma? This is called what, you know? First object. One more way. Let me write in a proper way. This part. Let me remove this. I will write it once again here. Just for a minute, you observe it. This is called your S1. I am saying this is called S1. Okay, this is S1. One more object I will create, student. Please look at that. S2 is equal to. S2 is equal to. What is this? S2 is equal to one more object created or not? Yeah. One more object created. What is its name? S2. Which type it is? Student type. Okay. This is called ZZZ456. What is this 123? Memory address. What is this 456? What is S1 and S2? Objects. What is S1 and S2? Objects. Carefully listen, students. Objects. What is S1 and S2? Objects. What is this data? What is these things are called? Memory addresses. That is called every object is identified by the ID. How do you find the ID? ID of S1, ID of S2. How do you find the type? Type of S1, type of S2. Well, now I need to add the data to S1 or not? Right. How I am going to add the data? Look at that information now. Add the data. I am writing a comment. Add the data to S1. Add the data to S1. How do you place the data in S1? Now I am saying first time you are understanding that how to place the data. There are lot of ways are there to place the data. One of the first way, beginning way, I am going to add the data. How do I add? To S1 you are adding, so that I am saying S1 dot, S1 dot, L1 dot append, L2 dot append, L1 dot insert, object name dot, what name you want inside? SNO is a variable name, is a data member name, is equal to 12. Because of that, what is happening? Inside of it, it will be placing as what? SNO is equal to 12. SNO is equal to 12 will be placed. Understand? Good. Next, I want to add the name also. How do I add? S1 dot name is equal to something like RS. What is happening immediately? S dot name is equal to what here? RS. This is a data. Next, I am going to add what here? S1 dot sal is equal to something like 4.5. Here I am going to write what here? Sal is equal to what here? 4.5. Tell me, what is SNO? Name, sal are called data members. Spell out. What are these 12 RS 4.5? Values. Right or not? So inside the object S1, ourself placed that S1 dot SNO. In the S1 add the SNO with value. In S1 add the value name. In S1 add the value called salary. I can place the data in the object in 3 ways totally. Because all the 3 ways, if I say, you will get lot of confusion and you will not become perfect. But of course, students, I am not boasting about it. Who learned Python, just to put a question, Python whoops are very complex, people will feel. But I feel it's very simple for you. First way, I am going to keep the data inside the object. Create an object, place the data whatever you like it. Customization I am talking about. Understand, students? Go. Next, where I am going? S2. Can I add the data to S2 also? Now, dear students, add the data to S2. Please add once again. Add the data. Tell me, mom. Add the data. Add the data to what? S2. Come on, students, add. Come on, add. S2 dot SNO is equal to something like 13. S2 dot name is equal to something like DR. S2 dot sal is equal to something like 5.6. Within this, what is happening? You see, SNO is equal to 13. Yes, name is equal to something like DR. Next, sal is equal to something like 5.6. 5.6. Are you able to get my point? So how to add the data to my objects? Define a class, create an object. With respect to the object, to choose your own variable name and place it. Are you okay? Now, students, before going to further, I would like to take one small moment with the online students. Dear students who are in online, did you understand my description so far? All of you, please confirm it. Today and tomorrow, try to give good response. Later, even if you take rest also, no problem. Okay, students, very good. Now, okay, if you give more response, I can move further, or I have to explain. I will explain once again to you. Fine. So now I am going to discuss about further discussion. Shall I move forward? Yeah. See, my dear students, here SNO is equal to 12. Yes, name is equal to RS, sal is equal to 4.5. Is it not looking like a key and value pair? It is looking like what? Key and value pair. Key and value pair is nothing but what? Dictionary. Beautiful. Key and value pair is nothing but a dictionary. That means inside of the object, your data is organized always in the form of what? Dictionary. Always in the form of what? Dictionary. Here also it is in the form of what? Dictionary. Sir, can you show this once, sir, programmatically? Now I am going to show. One more time. Create one more object, student. Create one more object, student. Yeah, create one more object. One more object I am creating. What is my object? Please look at that. S3 is equal to student of. What is happening? What is happening, please? One more object is created whose name is what? S3. S3. Now it is going to be called what? Some y and say 6, 7, 8. And what is the data present inside of it, ma? This is S3 is also called one object. S3 is also called one object. Am I adding any data to S3 now? No. When I am not adding the data is not adding. It is containing. Just to open the bracket and close the bracket. Open the bracket and close the bracket. What is that is called? Empty. What is it? Empty. But first question comes in interview point of view is, if I create an object in Python, what is the content of the object? If I create an object in Python, by default, what is the content? Immediately I need an answer. If I create an object in Python, what is the content of the object? Empty. Can you prove it? Yes. Now I want to go for it. Shall I show you the clarity now? Let us go to the programming. Let us go to the programming. Let us go. I will take it. What is created? S1 is equal to. S1 is equal to student of. What is the diagram? Please imagine the diagram. Already I wrote the diagram. S1. What is there inside? Empty. Okay now? Print. See, my dear student. Print of, very, very important and most technical also. Content of S1 is equal to, comma, to print the content of my S1. Inside S1, who is there? Dictionary is there. To get the dictionary data, S1 dot, to get this data, which data? Object data. To get this object data, to get the dictionary data, we use one attribute. What is that attribute? You know, underscore dict. Underscore. To get the content of any object which you created by your class, I will call that object by using what? Obj name dot what? Underscore dict underscore. Did you understand? Go there. Content of S1. Tell me, I forget. Underscore what? Dict. What is underscore dict, ma? It is one of the implicit attribute in Python environment, which will give you the programmer defined object content. Let me execute first. Let me execute once again. See, my dear students, no tension at all. What is that? Empty. Am I having any content? Very slowly I am explaining. There is no tension at all. We will learn very perfectly. Because if I go even I will show some of the websites. 2 to 3 web pages, oops, switches over. Because of that, nothing will come out of that. Because I don't want to do that. Because oops are very important in interviews. Now, what is the length of it, ma? What is the length of it? If you want to find out, I will say here only type of this Type of that. What is the type of that, ma? Dict. Content of S1 always available in the form of what? Dict. It is the most frequently asked question. Content of every object in Python is available in the form of dictionary. Dictionary, why? Key comma value. What is key? Data member name. What is the value? Value of the data member. Okay, now? Can I add the data now? Go. Now, how many values are present inside of it? len of s1 dot dict. How many value content of how much it is available? 0. Will you understand? Very good. Very good. Students who are in online, are you comfortable? Are you comfortable, students? Quickly. Yes, are you listening what I am talking? Very good. Let us move to the content of S1. First you take it. What is that? S1 underscore what? Dict. Please respond, ma. Whenever I ask, please respond. Based on your response only, I will move forward. Okay. With this, what is printed here? With this, what is printed? Empty. With this, what is printed? Empty. See that? Empty content. Shall I add the data now? Okay, sir. Add the data. Add the data to whom? S1. Add the data to S1. S1 dot, you take your own variable which you want to place. Are you getting? SNO is equal to what? 100. S1 dot name is equal to something like RS. S1 dot sal is equal to something like 3.4. Okay, na? I added. How it is added? I told you already. Please imagine the diagram always. This is S1. Number is equal to name value. Name is equal to salary is equal to value. This everything is available in the form of what? Dictionary. Go there. Now I am going to say content of S1 before adding data. Content of S1 before adding. Now I am saying content of S1 after adding. Content of S1 after adding. What is that content? You will get key comma value pair, key comma value pair. Please look at that. Execute. See, my dear students. Content of S1 before adding. Content of S1 after adding. Are you comfortable? Huh? Very good. Now, can I go to one more object? Create. This is the data added to whom? S1. Please print the ID. Print of ID of what? S1, comma, ID of S1. Memory address will be printed. Memory address is printed or not? Imagine the picture by yourself in your memory. Memory space is created. Inside of that, what data placed? This is the data placed. And these are the keys and then values, keys and values is placed. And finally, data is placed here. Go back. Now I will go for one more object I want to create. Create one more object. Object creation. Now I'm going to one more object. Create second object. Create another object. How do you create it? S2 is equal to, what is this? Student of. Imagine the picture once again. What is the S2 content? Empty. Come on, print the content. How do you print the content, please? Content of S2 is equal to, before adding, S2 dot what? Dict. Execute. Content of S2 before adding, empty. Next, I will add the data. Of course, this one is over. Print of some line. I'll just take like this. Now I will add my data. How do I add the data? Add the data to what? S2. Add the data to S2. Good. Look at S2 dot. SNO is equal to something like 101. S2 dot name is equal to something like DR. S2 dot sal is equal to what 6.7. 6.7. Are you able to get my point? Right. Now I'm going to say here S2 dot sal is equal to 6.9. Now you print this data. Content of you print this data. I'm printing this data. Here I'm saying content of S2 after adding S2 dot underscore dict, S2 dot underscore dict, execute. See that SNO name sal. Did you understand? Very good. Now we understand there is a class and we created an object by default empty. I'm adding the data to it. And carefully try to understand number, name, and sal of. 1 minute, ma, Shivani, Shravani. I will explain, ma. I will explain. Let me move forward. Whatever I'm explaining up to few more minutes. Please let me tell you. I will print, ma. I will print. So this number, name, sal for S1, number, name, sal S2 are differing from one object to two. They are called instance data members. We can call. What they are called? Instance data members they are called. Understand? Instance data members they are called. Instance data members are those whose memory space created every time whenever I create an object. So separate memory space for S1, separate data. Separate memory space for S2, separate memory space. Understand? Well, up to here, is it clear? Up to here, it is clear? Right. Now, Ganesh Verma, listen, ma. I will explain everybody's requirement. Listen carefully. Listen carefully. Now, second example, I am going to move. I will give multiple examples. Finally, I will come to one conclusion. Next example. What is my next example? Look at same program only, same thing only. I will take it. Same to same. Same to same. But I will go something different. Watch it. Every program is most important. Student example 2. This I will not write it. Remove. Remove. S2 is equal to S2 is equal to what I am writing? Student of. What is this now? What is this now? Object creation. Object creation. How many objects? What is the content of S1 and S2? Empty. Every object contains one object internally. What is that object? Dict. Is that contains any data so far? No. Can I add the data now? No. Come on. Add the data. Add the data. Add the data to whom? S1. How do you add it? S1 dot S1O is equal to 10. S1 dot S name is equal to something like, ROM. And next S1 dot something like, marks is equal to something like 11.11. S1 dot. Yes, S1 dot. Add the data to whom also? S2. Add the data to what also? S2. See how I am accessing, how I am adding the data. S2 dot SNO is equal to 20 and S2 dot name is equal to something like rock. And S2 dot marks is equal to something like 22.22, for example. 22.22. Now, I want to display the data. How we used to display the data previously? How we used to display the data previously by writing S1 dot dict, S1 dot dict. Okay, now? Yes. Now I am going to write it. By using S1 dot dict, we used to display. How I am going to display the data more elegantly? Now I am going to say display the object data of S1, print of S1 object content. S1 object content. There is no tension at all. Carefully listen. I will explain once again because this is the most critical part. There you print of student number. Student number is equal to comma. Tell me which one we have. S1. Already told you na. Please understand the diagram. This is called S1, which contains number is equal to, name is equal to, marks is equal to. How you can access this data member with respect to what name? Object name. Because this is a part of S1 now. How do I access this name? S1 dot name. S1 dot what? Similarly, you have what also? S2 also containing number is equal to, name is equal to, marks is equal to. S2 dot number, S2 dot name, S2 dot print. Student number. How do you write it? Already I said S1 object content. How do I access? S1 dot, what is already there? SNO. SNO. If you write STNO, you will get error. Inside S1 object, what is there? SNO is there. Can I write STNO? You will get error. Which error? Name error will come because it is not found now. Done. That means SNO, S name, marks are present in S1. You need to access them like this. Next, I will write it. S1 dot name, student name, I will write it. Student name is equal to S1 dot what? Yes, name. Similarly, I will write it. Student marks. Student marks. I am saying that marks is equal to S1 dot what? Marks. Are you okay, student? How I am accessing this number, name and marks? With respect to what? Object. So they are known as what? Instance data members. Instance data members are those which are always used to store the specific data. Always used to store specific data. And how I am accessing? With respect to what name? Object name dot object name dot. Just execute once. Student example 2. Execute once. Student example 2. Because it's one of the very sensitive concept it is. What is coming? Saved or not saved? First of all, it was not saved. Save it. Okay. It was saved with a different name. S is missing there. So there you say STUD example 2. STUD example 2. S is missing. Yes, student. Now you see S1 object content. Am I getting? Are you following? What you learned already so far the programming, that is called functional programming. We are entering into object-oriented programming. It is a little tricky and a little complex also. That's why you must be careful enough. Go. Next, I want to print which data? S2. Copy, paste. Copy, paste. How I am doing that? S2. S2 object data. S2 object content. How do I access? Come on. S2 dot, S2 dot, S2 dot. S1 dot if I say, S1 data will come. S2 dot if I say, which data will come? Yes, execute it. Execute it. I got S1 data, S2 data separately. Did you understand? This is called one way of doing it. What are these things are called? Number, name, marks. This is the first student data. This is the second student data. To store our students' information in my project, I have to create how many objects? Multiple objects I have to create, and multiple numbers, multiple names, and multiple marks I have to keep it. Are they common for all of them? Or are they specific to somebody? Specific. Don't see number. Value I am talking about. Is the value specific or common? Specific. Such a type of data members in Python are called instance data members. I hope you are getting. slowly, if you accept me, if this is clear, if you say everybody okay sir, move forward, then I will introduce one more. Shall I introduce one more? What is one more I am introducing? For all the students, like that I can create hundreds and thousands of objects. I can add the data, I can print the data, changes from one person to another person. Now, assume that for all these students, common course is there. Common course is there. They are learning which course? Python they are learning. What I will do happily, you see now, if I go to the diagrammatic representation, this is my number, this is my student number, this is my objects here. These are called my multiple objects. And for these objects are containing internally, this is called my S1, this is called S2, this is called S2, this is. Next is called what? S3, this is called S3, this is S3. Like that, there are hundreds of objects are there. Number you are writing, name you are writing, etc. They are going to be specific. Right? But for all of them, what is the common? One course name is common. Sit properly. Course name is common. So when the course name is common means, would you like to write like this? CRS is equal to Python. C once Python. Again the same thing I would like to write here also. I would like to write here also. I would like to write here also. Would you like to write like this? Because it is a common for all objects. Here number is equal to 10. Name is equal to something like ROM. And marks is equal to something like, marks is equal to something like 11.11. Well, here also SNO is equal to 20. Next, name is equal to something like Raj. Next, marks is equal to something like, marks is equal to something like 22.22. Here, SNO is equal to 30. Next, name is equal to something like rock. And marks is equal to something like what? Marks is equal to something like what? Anuj, listen ma. Marks is equal to something like 33.33. Observe. In this case, what is acceptable? Number, name, marks are going to be separate. They are permitted to take separate. But there is something which is going to be common for everybody. That is called CRS is equal to Python. CRS is equal to Python. CRS is equal to Python is not recommended to take as it is in separate objects. Am I clear? How many times you would like to take the memory space? One time. What is that called? CRS is called, what is the value here? Python. That Python I want to be shareable to S1, shareable to S2, shareable to S3. Which is better? Object level is better. Global to objects is better. Global to objects is better. Global to objects is better. That is nothing but it is taken as what? It is taken as what? Which level data member? Class level data member. Come on, tell me. Class level data member. Class level data members are what? Common data members for all these objects. And number, name and etc. are called what type of data members? These are instance data members. Instance. So instance data members are specific or common? Specific. And class level data members are common or specific? Common for all objects. For all. Now tell me, when do you go for instance data members? When do you go for class level data members? That is the question today. Class level data members, when I will go? When there is a common value for all the objects, I will go for what? Class level. When there is a specifically suitable for every person, that is go for what? Instance. Take once again example. Take in once again example. Again one more paintbrush. This is the first customer. This is the first customer, second customer, third customer, fourth customer. Customers in the bank. ACNO. ACNO is called 111. Customer name is called some X. X. Balance is called some 4.5. ADDR is called Hyderabad. ADDR is called Hyderabad. Same to same is coming here. What is happening here? 112 is called Y, is called 14.5, is called what? Is called what? Mumbai. Mumbai. Are you getting my point? Now, next I am going for this one more, I will take it. This is called, for example, 113 is called Z, is called something like, 3.5 or 4.5, no problem. And this is called what, something like a PNG, Punjab, something like. Now you see that address I am going to give you. Here also I am going to write it. Here also I am going to write it. What is this? And 114, this is called some K, and say let it be 4.5 or something like 3.5. It is called AP. Tell me now, are they specific or common? Specific. But all these people are having in SBI only. B name I am writing. Be careful, ma. B name is what here? SBI. SBI. This is also SBI. All these people are having account in SBI. All these people are having account in SBI. Assume that I am doing SBI banking information project. Tell me, which is not recommended? Writing branch name every time with the object is recommended or not recommended? This is a waste of memory space, waste of memory space, waste of memory space. Don't trade the common value with each and every object. Allocate the memory space for the branch name how many times? One time. One time. If you want to allocate the memory space only one time, SBI. SBI, go for what? Common for this one, common for all these things, common for all the customer objects, common for all the customer object is called C1, C1, this is called C2, this is called C2, and next is called what? Here C2, and I am writing C3, this I am writing C3, I am saying C3, 1 minute. I'll take C3, and next is called C4. These are all called what? These are all called what? Different objects. For all the objects, what is common? So B name is called which data member? Very good. Class level data members. Because it is a compulsory questions in the interview point of view. Class level data members. And these are called which level data members? Instance level, instance data members. Instance data members. Instance data members. Are you getting my point? Fine. So coming to the point of it, I hope you are understanding. Last and final, I am asking. Aadhaar card number is what? Instance. Specific. Keep in mind and say the answer. Instance or class level. Aadhaar card number. Instance. Citizen name. Instance. Address of the citizen. Instance. Address is not same, na. Your all addresses same, huh? Instance. India, common country name. Everybody, every Aadhaar card number, country will be there or not? What is that? Class level. Would you like to write India, India, India every time in Aadhaar project? Every time they are writing the memory space? No. How many times? So tell me, India is called country name is, rest of them is called instance. Tell me, in a class, how many data members I am going to write? 2. One is instance, class level. Why do you go for class level? For common value representation. Why do you go for instance data member? For specific value representation. Are you understanding? Let me speak to online students. Dear students, are you comfortable with my explanation? Are you global variable? Keep it aside, ma. KK Gupta. I will take care, ma. I will take care. Global variables, keep it up. Keep it aside for a few minutes. Okay. Right, ma. Ibrahim. Good. Now let us coming to this programming. Come on to the point. If I write, yes, ma. Ganesh, I will post all these diagrams. Okay, na? S1 dot CRS is equal to Python, for example. See, I am writing every time CRS is equal to Python. For S2 also I am writing S1 dot CRS, S2 dot CRS is equal to what? Python. Is it not waste of my time? How I am printing it? How I am printing it, you see? Student course. If it is doing different thing, na, you can write it. One is doing Java, one is doing Python. Okay. Now here, S1 dot what? CRS. Next is called what? Here I will take it. S2, I am taking S2 dot CRS. Now let us save this code once and execute once again. Please look into this. Fine. But as far as output, okay. But I need to see the memory management also. For minimizing the memory space only, they came to the point of what? Data members classification they came. So I don't want to go for CRS. I don't want to go for this CRS. Keep it aside. Where I'm writing, first time, remove the pass. Come to CRS is equal to Python. Where I am writing, inside the class. Slowly I am coming to the syntax. Class name. First entry, I put my first leg inside. What is I am writing? Class level data members. Where I am writing? Immediately after the class, before all the methods. Okay, sir. CRS is equal to what? Python. What is the diagram? Please look at that. This is the diagram. Memory space created how many times? Come on, students. Memory space created how many times? First time only. Created how many times? Memory space created only once. Only once. Objects, instance data members, memory space created. Memory space created every time. With object created, place the data. Object created, place the data. Object created, place the data. Understand? In IBM, thousands of employees are there. What is the company name? It is one time or many times for that company employees. So IBM is a common name for all of them or not? Okay. Come on to the point. Here only available. Class level data members are used for common for all the objects. Whose memory space created how many times? Instance data members are specific. Memory space is created for what? Every time. Go back, students. CRS is equal to Python. Now I need to access or not? To access. Now I want to print. Student course is equal to, I will say, class name dot you need to write. Class level data members must be accessed with respect to class name. What is my class name? How I am accessing instance data members? Object name dot. How I can access your data member? Your name dot. My name dot. Because our things are specific. But for all the things, course is what? Class name. What is the class name? Dot what? See, student dot CRS. Now, come on. Student dot. Save it. How beautiful. Come on to the point. Execute. Same answer will come. Am I getting or not? How many times memory space is created? One time. How I am accessing? First of all, how to specify and how to access. How to specify inside the class. How you can access? with class name. How do I access class level data members? With class name. How do I access instance data members? With object name. It is there everything in front of you. It is there everything in front of you. S1 dot, S1 dot, S1 dot. Understand? Okay. By mistake, you are writing what? Come on. Student dot SNO. What is SNO? Instance. But you are accessing by mistake with what? You will get error. Shall I show you? Yeah, line number 23. Please take care. Please take care. Now see line number 23. Line number 23. Come on. Attribute error. Type of object student has no attribute called. It is a wrong. Wrong. Go. Why wrong? Attribute error. Inside the student there is no SNO. But SNO is there as a part of what? So you should write what? S1 dot. Okay, now how do I access instance data members? Object name. How do I access class level data member? Class name. Comfortable? Students in the online, are you okay? Are you comfortable? Up to here, comfortable. I am going very slow. I am going 5 kilometers speed only. Per hour, I am going to only 5 kilometers. Actually, my speed to go is 80 kilometers. Only 5 kilometers. I am just like going like an ant walking. Okay. Right. Shravani, thank you, ma'am. Okay. Because if you don't understand, if I go 80 kilometers speed, what is the use of it? That's why first you understand. After getting everybody, gear I will change. Understand? Right. Shall I go move forward? Yeah. Let us. Come on, ma. Now I am going to, I will write ma. I will write who's this? Completely understand. Okay. I will give ma. Here I see Ganesh Verma. I will give beautiful notes, ma. Please leave, don't guide me. I am ready to write. Here you see. Why I put it ready? I will write the points. I am ready to write the points. Before only if I write the points, you cannot understand. No, I made a structure ready. I made structure ready. I will come. Ganesh Verma. I will write ma. Please don't mind. Okay. Okay. Only first gear. Okay. No problem. Without gear also I will go. What is there? You push me, I will go. No engine start. Okay. No problem. Start. See students. Okay, ma. Ibrahim. Okay, good. Let us go to this place. You understand this diagram once. Python is the class level data member. How I am accessing? How I am accessing, ma? Student dot what? CRS. With what level I am talking? Class name. Class name. How I am accessing instance data members? Object name. With object name I am accessing. Okay, na? So can I access instance data members with respect to class name? No. But I can access what? CRS with respect to what? Object. Why? It is a common for what? All objects. It is a common for all objects. Class level data members are shareable. One is what? You can access that CRS with respect to what name? Class name. You can also access with respect to what? Because that is common for all objects. Understand? Go there. I will go there. Write what here? S1 dot. Here I will write what? S2 dot. No problem. Save this. I will write changing this line Python PROC. Just to get different output. Okay, sir. Please execute. See, sir. I got Python PROC. Python PROC. There are so many things I will tell you. But you need to hold me. How do I access class level data members? Number one, by using class name dot. One more way, object name dot, class name dot and object name. But instance data members must be accessed only with respect to, that's it. How many types of data members are there? One is instance data member, one more is, right, go to this place. Now I am going to write a concept. In a class of Python, we can define two types of data members. They are instance data members. One more is, first point I am going to write it. Why do you use instance data members? Instance data members are used for storing what values? Specific values suitable for separate persons. Example, an employee data in the company. Example, an account holder information in the banking software. An Aadhaar card information about the citizen in the country. They are all called what? Specific data. Well, next, instance data members must be specified in three ways. So far I specified only one way. Actually, I can represent in how many ways? Three places I can write it. Overall loops of Python. In three ways. They are first one, through an object name. Sir, how it is, sir? Please show me, sir. Here you see. Add the data to S1. How I am adding? S1 dot. That is the first way. Second way is also there. See the syntax once more. Instance method name specify what? Instance data members. I can specify the instance data members inside of which method? I will explain methods separately. Today, don't worry. Go. How many ways are there to specify? Through object name. Second one, you don't worry. I will explain once again that part. Through what? Through which method? Instance method name. Instance method name. Instance method name. Next, actually by saying this, I can say it is finished. Why I should take the risk of that? Because tomorrow if we go for an interview, compulsory question it is coming. In Whoops, how many places are there to specify the instance data members? 3 places. One is through object name. Second is through instance method. Third is through constructor. Through constructor. What is a constructor? I will explain. What is the constructor? I will explain. What is the syntax of a constructor? I will explain. What are the types of constructors? I will explain. Through constructors. Understand? We know only one thing so far. That is through what? An object name only you can add. Through at this point of time, you know only one way. This you will understand in the next session or in the same session when you are having some time. Are you okay, students? First time, where is that? Go. First syntax you see. S1 dot name, S1 dot, S1 dot. Again, S2 dot, S2 dot, S2 dot. In second also, S1 dot, S1 dot, S1 dot. S2 dot, S2 dot, S2 dot. And I printed the data accessing like this. Understand? Huh? First I am talking about the specification. Storing inside the object. Very good. Come on to the point. Next, I am going to specify instance data members. Instance data members are always available inside of where? object. Inside of, that's why they are also called as what? Object level data members. What they are called? Right. Also known as what? Object level data members. Object level data members. Object level data members they are called. Fine. Instance data members are always available inside of object. Also known as what? Object level data members. That is one thing. Well, now how can you access them? Okay, inside the object you are placing. Now I want to print them now. I want to extract it. How do I extract it? By using object name only. Now I am writing instance data members. Instance data members must be accessed with respect to what name? Object name. With respect to what name? Object name. There is one more is also there. Or what? Self. I will explain self, don't worry, because in all the way I kept the heading called instance data member. I need to write this also, because the total information about the instance data member is available here only. What is the syntax, sir? What is the syntax here only? Say this now. Obj name dot instance data member name. Instance data member name. You forget about the self, ma. For a few minutes you forget about self. Because if I write self, you will get a problem. I will write up, but I will come back and I will mention that point. Or I can write now itself or self. Why I am not hesitating to write that is, you will immediately ask me, sir, go to the program and write self here. Go to the program and write self here. I should not write it. I should not write it. I should not. I should write in some other place. Where is that place? I will explain to you. Okay, I'll give more clarity on this area. Right now, don't worry. Go to that. No problem. I can write it here also. Self dot what? Instance. Instance what? Data member name. This is about what? Instance data members information. Same to same. Coming to where? Class level data members. Come on, students. Class level data members are used for storing what values? Common values. This is for storing which values? Specific values. This is for storing which values? And you are, with your knowledge, you understand what is specific value, what is the common value, you understood. What is the common value, what is the specific value, you understood. Very good. Next, in how many ways you can specify this now? I can specify this data members in how many ways? 3 ways you said. Here also, you can represent class level data members in 2 ways. One is inside of the class. One more is inside of the class level method. See, class level method, see that, specify class level data members. Here I said what? One more is what? Class level data members. Some people will use class level method only for writing which methods? Which data members? Class level data members. In how many places I can define? 2 places. One is inside of what? One more is inside of which method? Now I am writing that. Class level data members must be specified in 2 ways. In how many ways? 2 ways. They are, now I am saying they are. What is the first one I am saying? First one, what is that? Through inside of what? class definition, inside of class definition. Number one. Next is what? Inside of which method? Class level method definition. Class level method definition. This is the second one. In two places I can specify. Next, instance data members are always accessed with respect to. Here I am writing. Class level data members. I am writing. Class level data members. Class level data members are always available inside of what? Inside available to all the objects, to all the objects, to all the objects, to all the objects. Why they are available for all the objects? Because they are common. They are what? Common. That's why they are known as which level data members? Class level data members. That's why they named as a class level data members. I need not write specially that word. Okay. Next I am going to write it. How you can access them? How you can access them? I am going to mention here. Class level data members. I am writing here. Class level data members must be accessed with respect to what name? Come on. Class name. No. Or object name. Still I want to tell you. I can say this and I can say close. I can just say like this. You are happy. But I'm not happy. I say. Through what? Or by using what? Or by using what? CLS. 4 ways are there. If I say 4 ways, it is bouncing to you. If I say 1 way, it is bouncing to me. If I say 1 way, if I say my Python course is over, tomorrow interviewer will ask any one of the way. Na? He will ask, tell me the 4 ways to access the class level data member. You will feel Sir said only 1 way. So that's why I will say all in my notes. I will show all these things practically. But how to access them? Here I accessed with respect to what name now? And also accessed with respect to what name? But I did not show you with what? That also I will show you. Okay, na? Right. Please don't mind. I will show you everything. Because let me teach more deep of the subject. Okay, na? Good. Now I am going to say, this is about what? Syntax I will write, ma. Syntax I will write it. Here I will write class name dot, which level data member? Class level data member. Class level data member name. Next, please. What is next? Object name dot, which one? Class level data member name. I will write the same thing now. Class level data member name. Yes, I can write one more time. One more time. What is it? Self. Self. What is self? Least bother. Least bother. Right. Now you can understand. I meant for this class only for data members discussion. You can understand how depth we are going. Next is called what? Yes, ma'am. You can. So next is called what? CLS dot. What is CLS? Don't tell class. Don't tell class. So CLS dot class level data member name. So these are the 4 ways are there to access which level data members? Class level data members. But in this example, I was accessing with respect to what name? Object name. But actually I can access with respect to what name? Class name. That is an internationalized. But when you go to the deep of the subject, we can access with respect to what? Class name. Execute this. Perhaps. What is this? Line number 26. What happens? 26. Comma. Yeah, comma. So execute. I'm getting the data or not? So at this point of time, I accessed with respect to what name? Class name I return. Which level data members these are? Which level data members, ma'am? Class level data member. Accessing Class level data member accessing. This is also called class level data member accessing. This is called what? Class level data member specification. Specification. I am specifying that. This is called class level data member accessing. Accessing. These are called what? Which one these are? Instance data members. Data members. Accessing. Accessing. This is also called accessing. Above things also accessing. Above things also accessing. Here also the same thing. Here also same thing. Here also same thing. Accessing those kind of things. Did you understand? Fine, guys. Coming to the point back. Today's session, what we understand here, that is more than enough. See here, I will give one more example. Where we entered class name. What I discussed today only, and I specified one more thing called instance data members. How many ways are there to specify the instance data members? 3 ways. One is through, today we learned through what we learned? Through what? Object name. Through what? Object name. And how I am printing it? With underscore dict I printed. With a more sophisticated output, if you want to get it, I printed s1 dot s1 dot s1 dot student dot crs by specifying the class level data members or not. So with this, I hope you are understanding how many types of data members are there in a class of Python. 2 types. One is what? Instance data members. One more is class level data members. Why do you use instance data members? To store specific data. And whose memory space created one time or each and every time? Every time. How to access them? With respect to object name. Class level data members used to store which values? Common values. Where are you specifying them? Inside the class. How you can access them? By using class name, object name, self CLS. Remember one thing, that is enough. When I show the programming, that also you can learn it. Right. So up to here, online students, is it clear? Up to here, is it clear for all of you? Is it clear? This part I will show you once again. This part, what is that? You did not see self dot. You did not see this one. Self dot CLS you did not see. I will show you this programmatically to you. Now, let me tell you one extraordinary facility of OOPS in Python. Extraordinary facility. Shall I? Go. Now I'm going to, okay, Rocky, very good. Now I'm going to show one more example. And this is, I want to show at the end of the classes and object, but all the way you came, I can show you. Look at class human. Class human. Colon pass. Actually, the doubt I am raising is, sir, you created student S1, student S2. You are taking SNO, S name marks. Here also you are taking SNO, S name marks. Same thing you are taking. You can ask me a question, sir, can I take different? You think, can I take different? Yes, that is called customization. That is called customization. Go. See, class human. Human. Okay. Class human. Finished. Class is over. Coming to, which one? Main program. Main program. H1 is equal to, E is equal to human. Human. Who is this human? Employee. EMP. Who is this human? Class. Every employee is one of the human object or not? Come on, next. STU is equal to what? Human. Yes or no? Next is called what? Teacher, T. Teacher, T is equal to what? Human. How many objects are created? Can you imagine in your memory how many objects are there in front of you? 3 objects, 3 boxes. Now, add the data. Come on, ma. Add the data. Add the data to what? EMP object. Employee object. EMP dot ENO is equal to 10. emp dot name is equal to something like Rosam. Emp dot sal is equal to 5.6. Add the data to whom? Add the data to whom? Student. Add the data to whom? Student. Okay, student. stu dot SNO is equal to 111. stu dot SName is equal to something like, Rom. I say stu dot what? Marks is equal to what? 33.33. stu dot CName is equal to OUCET. How many here I am having? 3. How many here I am having? 4. It is my will and wish. Very good. Next I will go for what? Add the data to whom? Add the data to whom? Teacher. Teacher object. Teacher object. Come on. TEA dot TNO is equal to 222. TEA dot name is equal to teacher name. T name is equal to something like a DR. TEA dot, that's it. Only 2. One object is containing how many values? One object is containing how many values? One object is containing. All of them belongs to what? Same class, different object, different data members, different names. Understand? Okay, student. Now for all of them belongs to India only. These are all belongs to India only. What is India? Class level data member. What is ENO, ename, sal, SNO, SName, marks? What are those? Instance. Yes or no? Okay, sir. Please remove that and say what? CTY. Country is equal to, what is it? India. What is India? Come on, ma. Class level data member. Class level? Okay. Print, my dear student. I am saying that. Which data I am printing, ma? Which data I am printing? Employee data. What is an employee data printing? What is an employee data printing? Observe it. I am saying that here inside of it, enter, print, enter. Come on. Employee, what? Number is equal to dot format of what? S1 data, EMP data. EMP dot ENO. Are you getting? ENO. How easy? Next. EMP name. EMP name. EMP dot what? Name, just a name. Okay, name. Next I am going to take it. What is that? Enter employee salary. Enter employee salary. What is this now? EMP dot sal. Comfortable? Next, country. Employee country. I am saying employee country. I am saying employee country is equal to what? EMP dot what? Country. Can I call like that? What level data member? Class level data member can access with respect to object name. Yes. Even if you want, I can write what also? Human dot. Any confusion? No. Similarly, I will take what data? Which data? Student data. Student data. Come on, fast. Why this enter here? I will remove. Why I will remove? Just printing now. Why I wrote here unnecessarily? Enter. Remove. Here also. I will take what? What is this number? Student number. Come on, how do you write it? STU dot SNO SEMA STU dot what? S name. Here I will write it. Student name. Student name. Next is what? Student marks. Student marks. Okay. STU dot what? Marks. Okay. Next, student college name also I will write or not? Student college name. College name. What is this now? C name I am writing. C name I am writing. Next, student country. Student country. Student country is equal to what? Human dot country. Understand? Similarly, I will go for what data, ma? Teacher data also I will go for it. See that I am just entering only class level data. Methods I did not enter. That is next, tomorrow. Okay. Come on to this. Next, which data? Teacher data. Teacher number. Teacher number. Come on. TEA dot TNO. Next what? This will not be there. This will not be there. What is this now? Teacher name. Teacher name. I say what? T name. Teacher country. I will write it. Teacher country. Very good. Human dot country. Ma? Yeah. TEA dot T name. Very good. Save this code. What is this now? Human dot what? Py. Human dot py. Save this code. Human dot py. Out of that, execute py. Human dot py. Beautiful. Employee data. Student data. Student data. Teacher data. Understand? Now, you can access with respect to what also? You can access with respect to what also? EMP dot. You can access with respect to what also? STU dot. I am not taking T dot. Let it be class name dot. No problem. You execute. I got perfect. Clear? So tell me, if I design one class, is it necessary to add the same data or different data? With respect to that data, with respect to that class, I can create any number of objects, and in that object, I can add whatever the data I like it. In other object-oriented programming, it is not like that. Whatever they are specifying, you have to add the data, only the data. Best example is Java. In Java, if I say 3, only 3 you have to do. Customization is not possible. In Python, OOPS will provide customization because it will provide dynamism to it. Right? Students who are in the online, did you understand, students? Did you understand this one? Is this program is clear? Right. Very good. Now, in the tomorrow's class, I will explain types of methods and some more things are there. In this case, some more things are there which are unclear. One is through what? Inside of instance method. Tomorrow I will explain what? Instance method. And one more I will explain. Object name I set. Self dot I will explain tomorrow. Self I will explain. CLS also I will explain. I will explain tomorrow class this one. Okay. So today I just entered into the syntax. Only class name. Only this part is explained. I did not even enter. See that in the 1 hour, 30, 35, 40 minutes, I explained only class level data member. You open any OOPS principles in, you just go to the any place, OOPS principles in Python you open, any website, this is the one, beginning means it is the highest content. Open that and see that what is happening. OOPS principles in one web page only, that is finished. In one, see, inheritance, polymorphism, encapsulation, abstraction, over. If you say next page, nothing is there. Classes, Python classes and objects. What they are giving? Class name. What they are giving? See how they are giving. ID is equal to name is equal to. It's the best one of the one blunder it is. Class level data members they are taking. Now come down to this, creating an instance. I will explain those things. Deleting an object, I will explain those things. Now see that we are going to enter constructors and all those things. In one moment only they are explaining everything in one point. Because of that, what we can understand? Nothing we can understand. That's why when we are teaching that, carefully listen. Okay, don't miss the classes. Tomorrow we will go for what? Okay, ma, Shravani, good. About the self also, I will explain in the tomorrow class. Nothing to worry today. So tomorrow class, I will slowly coming to where methods. Right. Right, ma. Mahendra. Thank you, ma. So I will go for showing this tomorrow. Types of methods I will explain. Okay. I will post this program, and today I will, whatever is explained, I will post these types of data members also. Okay. Right. Thank you. Good day.